At nearly 1,600 feet below the surface of the Arctic Ocean, something is moving. No sound, no vibrations, no radio signals, just absolute silence. Hiding the presence of one of the most feared underwater forces of this century, Belgorod. Satellite images from low Earth orbit revealed unusual thermal distortions in northern Alaska, near the Chukchi Sea. Around the same time, passive sonar systems from the Norwegian Navy picked up strange vibrations that suddenly disappeared. In military terms, this is known as a blind trail, the trace left behind by an advanced submarine maneuvering to avoid detection. The object is widely believed to be K-329 Belgorod, a nuclear-powered Russian strategic submarine, currently the largest active submarine in the world. But it's not just its size that makes it deadly. Belgorod carries Poseidon weapons, autonomous nuclear-powered torpedoes capable of crossing oceans and generating radioactive tsunamis. This time, though, Belgorod didn't come to strike. It came to demonstrate something far more terrifying: the ability to creep dangerously close to an enemy without being seen. Just days earlier, Washington confirmed the transfer of B-6112 nuclear bombs to RAF Lakenheath in the United Kingdom. These aren't ordinary bombs. They're precision-guided nuclear weapons compatible with F-35 stealth fighters. The move was immediately seen by Moscow as a strategic provocation. But Russia didn't respond with statements. They responded with silence and presence, deep beneath the ice. Alaska, long thought to be a quiet corner of U.S. territory, is now emerging as a new front line in underwater deterrence. In the last 2 days, U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon surveillance aircraft have been flying repeated missions from Anchorage into the Arctic. At the same time, Arleigh Burke-class destroyers were spotted performing grid pattern searches, standard protocol when tracking a slow-moving, low-noise object underwater. So far, the Pentagon has made no official statement. And that silence speaks volumes. When the U.S. military goes quiet, it usually means one of two things: something is happening they can't publicly confirm, or something they haven't fully figured out yet. Belgorod is capable of diving deeper and staying submerged longer than any submarine in NATO's fleet. Powered by a nuclear reactor and equipped with next-gen stealth, it can hug the ocean floor or hide in undersea canyons for weeks. It carries gear for underwater drones, tools for tapping or cutting undersea cables, and long-range nuclear weapons. But its greatest weapon is psychological, the ability to be nearby without leaving a trace. Analysts in Moscow refer to it as the silent equalizer. If the United States moves nuclear bombs closer to Russian borders, then Russia brings its strategic threat closer to America's doorstep. Not with missiles, but with a silent monster hiding beneath the waves. And if Belgorod truly is lurking near Alaska, then America may now be facing a scenario it's only rehearsed in classified war games: a Russian strategic submarine hiding near its northern border. The question is no longer whether Russia is threatening U.S. security. The question is whether America can detect it before it's too late. A single Poseidon torpedo could obliterate the naval port in San Diego or unleash a man-made tsunami capable of wiping out Seattle. But Belgorod doesn't have to fire a weapon to send a message. Just being there is enough. Enough to show that modern warfare doesn't always begin with missiles, but with silence, with a shadow drifting in the cold, and a quiet that kills. The world has changed, and sometimes the deadliest sound is the one you never hear at all.